Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. We will see how this goes. Goal right now, taking it easy. That's the plan, at least. Ignore what the workout's telling me. I'm just using this as a chill workout for the most part. Basically the goal for this. Keep myself in low zones. This week is just kind of like fatigue build. Been doing things for 5 days straight, so very outside of the norm for my body. Hey, Georg. Legs are kind of trashed. No racing today, thankfully. Hopefully the titles don't have it in that. If they do, then Restream was dumb. Today is all about base. I'm on my 5th day in a row of activities between running and cycling. Saturday was tiny races. No racing, no racing. And that goes to you, Batselts, as well. I did the tiny races on Saturday. Sunday, I did a long run. Monday, I rode. Yesterday, I ran. Today, I'm riding. Tomorrow morning, I'm running. And then I get Thursday off, or Friday off. And then I'll do racing on Saturday morning. And basically the same. And this will be 2 load weeks before the week of the duathlon. That's the plan. Sounds good, Georg. I will be back on Saturday morning. Probably not doing tiny races, though. I am not racing 7 days a week, bath salts. It is literally what I'm doing, Swift. Literally what I'm doing. But yeah, duathlons in 2.5 weeks. So I'm now down to just try to get in what I can. That's pretty much the plan. Hi, Mom. How are you? Gotta debate if I get my hair cut before the duathlon. It'd be a smart thing to do. I am indeed here. Typically, the days I'm not here are because I'm outdoors running. And I don't like streaming that in any way, shape, or form. Running does suck. I've started to enjoy it more. As much as enjoy is the word I can use. But to do that, I only run outdoors now. I don't use that stupid treadmill. Treadmills suck more. And it's funny, ever since I got those new shoes, I've felt better running. And I don't feel like I'm injuring myself. Which is weird, because my typical old running shoes were $200 and were form-fitted to me. And the new shoes I have are $50 and are generic off the shelf. Go figure. My luck. The only thing I can assume is my old shoes, the gel wore out. Because those are the shoes that I used for the marathon. Granted, I haven't run in them in a long time, so. But these new shoes are so much better. My times are skyrocketing. If all goes well, I might actually be able to do a sub 30-minute 5K. Yeah, that doesn't sound like a scam at all. Oh, good. The Twitch chat in OBS works well. Nope. What the heck? You don't have me logged into Twitch. What the heck? Stupid Twitch chat plugin. Oh, why do I have that there then? Oh, well. It is what it is. I need to fix that. Stupid OBS. It's the problem with using Restream. I don't have access to my normal Twitch chat. Oh well, it is what it is. But, yeah, ran yesterday. I'll run tomorrow. I'll run Sunday morning. Then probably Tuesday and Thursday. Maybe then Sunday. And that'll probably be the last run before the duathlon. I'm gonna give myself quite a few days off. Probably at least 3. We'll see if I do any more than that. That sounded good. Yeah, this is exactly the tempo I was thinking of. It's perfect. This is more or less like fat burn zone. Which is good. 2 and 3 are very much what I need right now. Not that this is enjoyable. Doing this is rough, but it is what it is. Riding to a prescribed list is, eh. From here, I'll hop into another workout. Oh, if you already ride at mid 80 cadence, then you're fine. How about that, Swift, huh? But you look at that, I'm riding at 86. Yeah, this is a combination doing workouts as well as doing a route. We'll see if I finish the route. I don't know. It's not a big deal if I don't. For practice or for the race? Yes, fair. Race is 2 5K runs separated by the bike. Practice, like yesterday I did 3.5K. I'm not doing race distance, but I was also doing it at very high pace. Sundays are usually my longer distance, between 2 and 3 laps, which is anywhere between 6 and 10K. Weekends I try to do at least 5K. So I've logged a fair bit of running this month. Well, last month. So yeah, it's the most running I've ever done. I mean, I'm doing more running now than when I did my half. But my half wasn't a race. The duathlon is a race, so I'm kind of trying to be more responsible and not go into it without training. Which is why I'm allowing myself to take time from the bike and go towards run. Because I know I'm confident in the bike. But running is my weakness. So I'm trying to make sure I'm doing at least something. It's not as much as I should be doing. But that's the tough part about doing the dual sport, is balancing the fatigue load of the two. I'm at a point where I'm fairly confident I can do it. It's just how competently. I would just like to not finish last. That's the mentality now. Let's not finish last. Why not? Why not which part? I don't want to get last because I'm prideful. For better or for worse. And I know that. I mean, my honest happiness will be if I finish. Because this is not something I necessarily chose. Or TNF first. Wait, what? No. No, this is a commitment I made for charity, so I don't want to do a half-baked effort. Yes, I'm very competitive. I'm definitely in the best running fitness I've been in. Will that equate to anything? Probably not. Thank you for the resub, Dad. I am trying. I am very much trying. My goal is to make sure that I'm doing this right. I don't want to be the person that shows up and hasn't trained at all. Penguin's home. Well, on the notification from our garage. That's typically the first notification, is the garage letting me know. But I do know, I mean, this is definitely going to be up there with one of the harder things I've done. I'm not going to pretend. I know that's gonna be a thing. Oh yeah, no, I am much, much faster than those days for sure. I think my 1 mile, I ran right now, top end is between a 5 and 5.5 minute kilometer. What does that equate to for a mile? I don't know. Because I know I PR'd the 1K, 1 mile, and 2 mile yesterday. The epic KOM as I'm heading towards the epic KOM. Yeah, my goal is at minimum a sub 35K. That's the hope. Penguin is upstairs now. She'll be back. But my thought process is when I get into the race, I'll probably go faster too. Whether I like it or not. The question will be, how well will I transition to the next 2 legs? Because tomorrow I'll probably only do a short run again. But it's just for the fatigue load. So this is 36 hours. Well, less than 36 hours from the last run. And the next run will be like 16 hours from this. So, just consistently loading it up. Thanks, Peter. It's definitely the most structure I've put on myself since college. And I'll be very happy to be done with it. I hate structure. And I think it hates me. I hate structure. Like this, doing a workout right now, it's miserable. Oh good, the bias buttons work again. The bias buttons on the steering have returned. Now remember if we're going to go through the jungle or actually go up the epic. Excuse me. I can definitely feel the fatigue load. My body feels weak. I can feel it. It's not quite a pleasant feeling. You can tell I've been emptying my stores and not giving my body time to refill them. I'm gonna see if I can stay reasonable without the workout. The thing I did like is I did like the focus of it. See if I can go grab it again. Oh god. Where is it located? That's the key I need to... Where are you located? Have a good one! Thanks for hanging out! Can you... let go? Why? That's not bad. I built a list of things, but apparently you have to go back out to the main page in order to access them. Which doesn't work if you're in a route. I want to spin slower. Fine, there you go. Yeah, it's better to have a workout keep you company. I don't typically do things where I'm just like aimlessly riding ahead. Unfortunately for chat, this is not the most entertaining thing in the world. Bye, person. Yay, aerobic, not anaerobic. We're gonna go to bypass. I don't know why my guy is hugging the edge of the road. Hi, Claus! Come in! Welcome to something moderately boring. I apologize. I am just here, slowly working on fatigue load. Hopefully had a good stream, Hard Claws. Hope everything's going well. I am on day 5 straight of trying to load fatigue and prep for my duathlon like a responsible person. It's not entirely enjoyable. Oh, interesting. Okay. So that would do it. That's gonna go well for racing. Especially Crit City. Like, Crit City, I have learned that you can really make up some places in the finale with steering. So buggy steering, wonderful. Appreciate the heads up. Let's see. There we go. We'll lower the bias a little bit. Really? They only break. That was only the outside of races? I thought that was overall. Ah, well. Thankfully for me, when I'm racing, I'm constantly steering, for better or for worse. Granted, I've had my fair share of fighting. It's honestly... Okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's one of the reasons I don't ride a Tron in racing, is so I can always see pack dynamics. Draft, no draft, climbing. I don't know. I like having that visual feedback. So I always ride the Venge. Partially also because I love it, because it's also what I have indoors. But it's one of those things that I've never let go of. I hate workouts. Yeah, no, I have sauce, and I usually use it for racing. I have a whole sauce layout for races. I just don't typically use it on regular rides. But, I don't know. It's almost like a tactile feel to it, even though it's not. It's weird. I end up using both in tandem for the most part. Kind of guiding based on imagery. And then the sauce draft gauge, too. Yeah, it's... For some reason, it's like they want that to be that way on the Tron. And I don't know why. I don't know if you've noticed, but on some of the lower end frames, your character will also drink. Kind of as a reminder for newbies. Like, oh, here's a reminder to drink. Let me see. Oop, nope. There we go. Come on, sauce. Where you be? There it is. Huh. Yeah, this is my sauce layout. Ignore the Swift in the background. Hey, Darren, how's it going? Good to see you. Alright, I'm gonna turn that off because I don't use that. No! I pushed a button. Go back to this. I'm paying attention. Sounds good, Hardclaws. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I was playing around with buttons and I need to fix something after now anyways. What have you doing, Darren? I saw that. I have only ever done Mucklyan twice in a row, and I cannot imagine a third. You are insane. Alright. Just because I'm not doing this as a workout, I'm doing this as a recovery. Bias down. Appreciate it. Yeah, I try to upload all my races. There we go. That's better. This is more what I'm hoping for. So for anybody who wasn't here at the start, basically I've got a duathlon in 2.5 weeks, and I'm trying to do some just load. Not hard, just time. So this is day 5 in a row of adding load between running and riding. Tiny race is Saturday, long run on Sunday, moderate short ride on Monday, short run yesterday, moderate ride today, short run in the morning. And then I'll give myself a day off before I do it again. I don't blame you. I mean, did you see what people did for the Olympic race over the weekend? For chasing gold? I have the treadmill and I've done it. Running indoors sucks. I realized I really didn't want to do it, so I switched to running outdoors again, and it's 10 times better. The irony, and I don't talk about it a lot, not like lately, I don't like sweat. I hate feeling sweaty. So, which is ironic for what I do, but when I run, I feel it a lot more than when I ride. Riding, I've got like 3 fans on me, and I'm fine. Running, I feel nasty. It's the only way I can do it is outdoors, where I can't stop whenever I decide to. Whereas if I do it on Zwift, I can literally just turn off the treadmill and be done. And that's too tempting. Penguin has returned. So, I do have a run pod. I have done running on Zwift, but I don't get immersed like I do when I ride. I'm too aware and in my head. There we go. This is a much better tempo for what I'm looking for. Yeah, I bumped down 10% on bias, but whatever. My goal isn't to do an actual workout. Do you have a Zwift group on, or for running on Zwift? That was repetitive and redundant. Oh, nice. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. I don't really have a treadmill that works with that, where it's like pacing up and down is very difficult with it. It's not designed to be used with Zwift. It's a pretty cheap treadmill, which probably doesn't help. Ah, gotcha. See, that's the other thing. I hate workouts when I run. Many people have suggested workouts or bricks in order to prep for the duathlon, and I'm like, okay, there's two choices. I do bricks, hate running, and stop running, or I just let myself run how I feel, and I might actually continue. Those are my choices. That's why you don't see me often doing workouts in Zwift. Oh, God. The hell happened there? The only reason I'm doing a workout right now is to make sure I stay in certain zones. So I have a habit on climbs where I'll go higher than zone 2. So this is to force me to stay into zone 2, 3. I do think the longest run I have registered on Zwift is a 10K. Because I did the hot chocolate run with a run pod. So I was outdoors running. But I wanted it to count on Zwift. But, I don't know. That's the only way I would do Zwift runs. Is if I'm combining it with outdoor runs. Finally got an accurate run watch. Because that's the other thing. Zwift is horribly inaccurate with its run pod for run pacing. That's one of the things that got me injured, was I was relying on Zwift, because I was using Zwift as my pacing, and it was off by a good 30 seconds a mile. I have them all for running, Hina. How are you doing? So, I just lost faith in Zwift's accuracy with the run pod, so I use Strava in my Wahoo watch now. Which, yeah, and that's the only thing I have indoors for the treadmill is the run pod. So, Stride, interesting, okay. Yeah, I've decided it's just easier to do outdoors. And Wahoo is running a deal on their Element watch, 50% off. So it was $100. And I'm like, yeah. Oh no, Hina. So, and the good thing is this watch pairs with the Wahoo head unit that I have, which is perfect for multi-sport. So, kind of double-edged. Oh no. Yeah, we've been having that similar too, Hina. It was so muggy the other day. 35% humidity in Colorado is nasty. We don't get humidity here. So when we get it, it's bad. Doesn't sound like much, but... Oh no. I'm gonna pause real quick, chat. I'll be right back. I thought I had to turn the timing.
You're enough to. Never mind. I was traveling to another state. And since Colorado is not that humid, I went to the other state and I was like, why is everything wet? Touching the floor, touching paper. I'm like, everything's so wet. So like, this is like a moisture thing. I'm like, oh, it's weird. Very weird. Oh my god. No, thank you. I am like so happy right now for the rain. Oh no! 92%.
Oh god. What the hell?
So are you squeegeeing the walls?
I think your country's broken. I think it's trying to tell you to leave. It's like, no, we want to start over. Can you please?
Squeegee everything. Even though it is really satisfying to squeegee.
There we go. There we go. Oh, cool. 120. That's good recovery.
Just happy. Epic. No comeback.
Good. And you got new pillows for us, I saw that deal and I'm like, trying to find new pillows because both of us are dealing with headaches lately. And there was a 40% off coupon on a pillow, and it's like, okay. I'll take it. Have I mentioned I hate workouts? Because they suck. I'm just happy that I got on the bike today. I very much debated not. I kind of crutched on Penguin pushing me. I texted her and I'm like, so what do you want to do tonight?
I was like, I'm gonna work out when you work out.
I was like, dang it. It's the problem when we both bank on each other working out. So then we kind of hold each other accountable. But it's good. Because I am trying to do this whole 6 days in a row. You know, it sucks. I'm gonna finish a Strava challenge real quick, though. I am upset, though. There's a Strava challenge that's for vertical elevation gain. And they're not gonna count indoor riding. And it's like, I'm not actually physically moving places. But it does simulate it. Like, I don't understand. There we go. Nice, comfy 160. Welcome back, Turner. He's like, I hate this. You guys keep doing this. He always looks so sad.
Happy that we keep each other in check, though. It's very, very helpful. Well, you're doing it anyways.
Uh-huh.
Fine.
Ah, here's the, lower side of this, where this junction's from the, jungle. This is where the race went. Yeah, so watch where I am, and imagine racing up this 2 times. Is that map?
You mean the one that just goes up?
If anybody did Z racing last week, they understand.
It's really bad when there's a song in my head that's on just dance, but then my body's trying to do the motions.
Bad idea on a
And it's
treadmill.
like, no.
Would not advise.
No, no.
The fact that I am a 1.5 watt per kilo down on what I raced this at is annoying in my own head. Partially because that's the pace that I did that at.
Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime.
Not who I expected to have done it.
What are you doing? I'm in the game of nighttime. Daytime. You wanna?
I get out here and all of a sudden the lights turn off. Still going up?
I don't think you understand how long this is. I'll give you a hint. This gets you to the top of the epic. I want to spin slower. For anybody who hasn't done this route, it's worth doing, just don't race it. Unless you're a climber. And then eat your heart out. But don't join me. So I had mass flyweights in my race. It was rough. Yeah? Okay.
Today was the first time that on my way to work I put my like noise I can't do it. Oh, it's so good. Made my morning time. That's so much better.
I know I don't feel the gradient, but it doesn't make it seem any better. You would, Darren. I love it for not racing. For racing, it was brutal. I was shattered for a solid 24 hours after this race. Here you go, Penguin. It's the kind of semi, not quite halfway point, actually more like a third of the way point.
Whee!
But it actually gets flat for all of a couple hundred meters.
It's so great.
This makes me think of fate.
Yeah, yeah. Great order.
There we go.
Love colors.
I'll give you a hint. We go up there. We go up there. I hate when you can see where you're going.
What? No.
Uh-huh.
What reason? If you go straight up, yeah.
That's the grade. So just a reminder for everybody, next race will be Saturday morning. Possibly going to do the epic race. So I'm probably not going to do ton races for a bit. The race score being an issue is just not worth it. The way it fluctuates too much. Don't fall over.
Can't stop the groove. Like my hypnotic was so on that yard and it makes me want to move. Huh. It's good and bad when you're working out.
Good for motivation, bad for movement.
Especially when you're in a stuck spot.
A stuck spot?
Stuck spot. I can't leave butts. I cannot. It's trapped. Beach.
Now we're close to halfway.
I haven't told you what I brought home today.
What?
I haven't told you what I brought home today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. But know that today, people brought in this super fancy cake. I have a ginormous slice of cake, and this thing is like rich. But you know, I haven't tasted it. I'm going off of reports and staring at it.
Stop bringing home sweets.
It's only one piece.
Yeah, you said it's ginormous, though.
Because we're shit.
Uh-huh.
Or you think about it.
We'll see.
The downside to my job. Go to other environments and go, what do you got?
And here it goes.
You going down?
No, that's the last of the down. Now it's all up.
False beak. That's so pretty. Well, tell me it's a place to go.
I don't think that's the thing.
That's true. I would say I would want to go to VR, but the experience at the other night was probably not a good idea.
Nope.
Instant nausea. I am not putting on the nausea patch. That is even worse.
It feels so peaceful when you're not racing it.
Are those llamas or alpacas?
That's the question. People thought they were llamas for GP Llama, but some people have questioned that they actually look like alpacas.
Some people have told me before how to tell the difference. I don't know the difference.
Is it whether they spit on you or not?
Same thing about alligator versus crocodile.
I think that's not beak, but like snout shape or whatever they call it.
Animal that goes bitey bite. I hate it when the YouTube algorithm catches an interest and you go down a weird rabbit hole.
That's literally the point of YouTube.
I got into a gator one day. God, they're scary.
Duh.
Joke about gator rolling, but until you watch it, you're like, oh!
Yeah, they lockjaw. They're one of the animals that lockjaw.
Terrifying.
It's also why duct taping their mouths is so effective.
Yeah.
Because they can't open. They have a snapping shut force, but not a snap open force. That's not what their power is. Their power is clamping. That's where it starts to really hurt.
Oh no.
It's the first orange numbers.
And the whole spin slower. Whoa.
Well, it wants me to do a certain RPM, and I don't care.
Yeah. The RPM ones I always found so hard to do. Those are very difficult workouts.
Yeah, this is what makes this hard too, as it rolls. Trying to get a tempo on a rolling hill is tough. But it is pretty. But yeah, then you see this and you're like, ah, crap.
It keeps going. Muscle? That's a term we're not used to.
Uh-huh.
What is that? Like you're asking your muscles, come on, turn your feet.
Basically.
Never heard it, but no. Okay.
Well, typically, you have to choose one, slow twitch or fast twitch.
Yeah.
You can't really be best at both worlds, so you're kind of recruiting the muscle towards one side.
Watching a skit in my head now of like people holding up signs, come to my side. Come on, fast switchers, now come over here. Be slow.
Just picture it as Star Wars. The light versus dark side. Welcome to the inane conversations of the generally lost trend.
Got flying so be a jack of all trades and cycle.
Yes,
Climb our sprinter.
100%. Well, and also, you can't be a flyweight and be a great sprinter usually. Because mass usually allows for a larger muscle mass. Which is why track sprinters are freaking massive.
I was like, they're scary. Their thighs terrify me.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
And there's a reason for that. You can't be scrawny and have that. So, it's very rare that you're going to have a sprinter that's going to be a Grand Tour contender. It's almost impossible. Which is why you have the opposite end of the spectrum in the middle. The baradeurs. Baradeurs. French word. Barador, rollor, take your pick. Turner's done. And the final nasty kicks. Still love that it's called It's a KOM. So stupid.
what?
It's called It's a KOM.
What's called it?
The hill. The segment. It's legitimately called Itza. I-T-Z-A.
I love it.
One of the routes is called It's a Party. I do not anticipate setting any PRs on this. 9%. This is where people usually put in the attack. That's where I had to chase somebody in the race. But come around the corner and it turns downhill to the line. But we'll be turning left and not going down the grade, which is where the race went. Because that's where my weight came into very big advantage. And I accidentally ditched everybody. It's also why you try to drop the heavier people in your group. And it gets hard all over again. Oh boy. Okay, it's settled. There we go. And there's the route map. Done most of the climbing of this route in workout mode. But that was the plan. That way I don't go too hard. So I'm gonna go for a run tomorrow morning again. Oh, loads. Tomorrow's gonna hurt. I'm gonna be dead Friday. Almost done with this workout. Probably at least get to the top of the grade, though. Oh god. Person's all over the place. Turns like somebody's done. Did you wake up, bud? Pup time. Yeah, this looks ridiculous. Glad I have not raced up this. Pup is confused.
Sneaking and licking whenever he can.
Of course he is. Punk butt. Yeah, you.
Stand here, she can't look.
I don't know if I believe that my heart rate's down to 100. Yeah, this one says 144. I'm gonna go with a no. Continuing up we go. Yay, finish line. Wow, what a workout. I want to spin slower. There we go. All right. Oof, 10%. Alright, settle in.
Atonement.
Stupid 10%. Were you just in the garage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I see the top on the man. Oh, don't rub it in by going fast the other way. $600 left. One good thing is I've done pretty much all of the elevations. %, why I was in erg mode. I could see myself just pushing every little bit harder. Just a little bit every time. That thing if you can see the top and you just want to get there. Trying not to dip into yellow. Oop, you good? 12%. Ugh. Oh god. It's the kind of climb you look up at real life and give up. Gear down so I can't go into yellow. I see the end. There. Yay, downhill. Everybody go. See how many kilometers I get from this, I don't remember. I know it's a fair distance. Section. Oh, the flat section, of course. Go back up to 55. And let them go. cannot remember where this course goes. Hey, level 70. I didn't realize I hit that today. Cool. Keep going, buddy. You got this. Three kilometers are the best kilometers. Oh, going through the bypass? Interesting, okay. Hey, Wacky, how's it going? T-Rex. Oh no, that sucks. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's a good solution in the meantime. I mean, that would suck. Not wrong about that. Keep going, buddy. You are not alone in that. Lots of people do not like it. Supposedly it helps with discoverability. I disagree. Most people do. Yep, that's exactly my thought. It took Penguin and I a little bit to find our following tab. No, you are far from alone. There's a lot of people that are upset with the change. There's been a lot of things that Twitch is doing that's shady. Like, they just released that DJ thing, and there was a sign-up for it. That's like, oh, you know, how about, you know, do you want access to, you know, non-copyright music and stuff like that? And you can, you know, just click here to sign up. But what they don't tell you is it disables VODs, clips, everything. Could single-handedly destroy a person's Twitch channel. But they didn't disclose that. They would probably just want sign-ups to make it look good. Almost.
No! God!
Agreed.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
And then the whole subscription benefit that they did, they didn't tell people that the streamer would share the discount. So the main person that wins is the viewer, not the streamer. Lots of questionable tactics lately. Yeah, exactly. Who's riding with the B group? Couldn't tell. Ricky. not what I meant to do today, but that's fine. This is much longer than I intended. Can't finish it, or can't not finish it when you're this close, though. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry at all. 2K left. 42 done. Just gets another route checked off. This will probably get me quite close to the Sort of Swift Avec Swift challenge as well. Oh, I love completing routes. It bugs me when I have one tonight. I have a couple. Same. I cracked Penguin up the other day when I said, hey, look, it's the Nickelodeon blimp. It looks identical to it. I can't unsee it. 1K. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that makes me feel old. Thank God I didn't get misdirected at the last moment and ruin the route badge. That would suck. Nice. Less than 500 meters. Oh, that's gonna feel good. That's awesome. You should be. Movement is movement. Better than people that do not move. I mean, obviously, but, you know. Oh. Yay. Nearly 200x. Turner, do you want to go for a walk? You want to walk? You look like you're on the treadmill to walk by. Oh, fine. Let's see what that ride looks like. Ironic, considering, but with the workout in between. That is a very pretty graph. But that's what I needed. That was the goal. It's kind of mainly zone 2 or zone 1 2. And that pretty much did it, so. A lot of higher zone at the end, but I was also plenty warmed up, so it's not really an issue at that point. There's no problem with that. And I never really dipped much into zone. So. Highest wattage was 400, but that was at the bottom of the K1. Something like that. So, alright. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. I will be back on Saturday morning. I will be probably quite tired because I'm going to do another run in the morning. So it'll be 6 days straight of physical activity. Take Friday off, and then I'll race Saturday morning. So we'll see what kind of fatigue level I'm at on Saturday morning. And then we'll do another 6 days straight. So, but yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out, whether you stuck around for all of it, for some of it, chatted for all of it, for none of it, whatever. I appreciate it. It makes these a little bit easier because it is kind of boring just doing this, where you're just trying to not do anything for the most part. It's very difficult to just zone 2 a ride, which is why I often slip into zone 3, and also why I did a workout so I couldn't as much. Yeah, appreciate it. And I will be back on Saturday morning. So if you want to watch a race, come back to that, and that'll be race time. So have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. And I will see you next time.